to beat you up too. Try to beat you up. Come downstairs. You know you in front of the courthouse trying to act like you're tough. So, yeah, stop. Yeah, let's go around the corner. Let's go around the corner. Come on, let's go around. Turn around. Like your mother's ugly? Turn around. Like your mother's ugly? Oh. Same thing. Oh, okay. Same thing. Oh, okay. Just watch. Yeah, okay. We could test her right now. Right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't. But you wasn't. No makeup. But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up? Oh, okay.
So yeah, this raggedy for me, like, girl, like you would have thought I did something to you. Realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him. I can never kiss him. I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son. You can speak to him. You can hug on him. You can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this lady, and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell y'all ice grilling, as if her son was the victim. Like, miss, where's your remorse? Like, where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't give a none of that. Like, they did nothing to you. You and you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody. Ugly. Then you acting tough in front of a courthouse. Like, we're gonna go to jail. You've been to jail before. I'm sure you don't want to go back. Like, what are we doing here? Come around the corner. You're really not.
And I'm Natasha Verma. 23-year-old Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a murder in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a murder for hire.
All right, Fox 5's Teresa Priolo joins us live from Astoria where the victim lived. Teresa, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Steve and Natasha, residents I spoke to here, they didn't know the victim, but they do know who Remy Ma is, and they're telling us that they hope her celebrity doesn't play into this case. Tonight, we are learning that that victim was allegedly killed by Remy Ma's son, Jason Jace Scott. So here's what we know at this hour. 23-year-old Scott was arrested today on first-degree murder and weapons charges. It's unclear if he pulled the trigger or if he hired the hit that took the life of Darius Gilbo, who lived here at the Ravenswood houses in Astoria. The crime occurred nearby in broad daylight back in 2021. Gilbo took hits to the head and to the chest. Gilbo had an extensive criminal history. 8 months before he was killed, he was indicted in a massive drug trafficking operation. As for Jace Scott, he appeared alongside his mom, Remy Ma, in the hit show Love and Hip Hop. She's one of the biggest names in hip hop and has been since 2006. She also has something of a lengthy rap sheet and has done 6 years in prison on a gun crime. But none of that mattered to the folks that we talked to here in Astoria. We received a statement from Remy Ma's attorney about Jace Scott. That came in late this afternoon. They said that Remy Ma hoped to publicly address this. She's been advised not to, so they told us, quote, nevertheless, Remy Ma is committed to proving Jason's innocence and supporting her child during this time. We stand by Jason's innocence and hope the NYPD will conduct a complete and thorough investigation to reveal the truth. Now, back out here live, we should also tell you that a second man, a man by the name of Richard Swigert, was also arrested and charged with murder and weapons charges. Steve and Natasha, it's unclear what led to this, if there was any relationship between these guys before this murder happened. We can tell you that we are expecting Scott to be arraigned early next week. That's the latest from Astoria tonight.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and first and foremost, I do want to send condolences to Jasmine Dior with the loss of her father in 2021 and these court proceedings and process now taking place in New York with everything surrounding that case. Their entire family, loved ones, friends, anybody going through it with his loss and everything surrounding that storyline right there. And I put that clip right there from Fox so people can kind of get updated on what happened back in 2021 and then him being arrested last summer, Remy Ma's son, of allegedly being a part of this murder plot right here. And I had a link in the description where y'all can watch that in full as now we see them face off at the courthouse right there. Now, when I look at this, I say, Remy Ma, what are you doing? Because of the fact, yeah, tempers are flaring, emotions are flaring high. Everything is tense right there. I'm pretty sure the tension is so thick in the air, you could probably just see it and feel it. But for it to get to this point right here, well, I don't know for sure if Remy Ma was detained only or arrested, had any type of charge. I doubt it. Once tempers and things calm down, I'm pretty sure they did let her go. I'm seeing everyone detained. Certain places are saying arrested, but just because they put you in cuffs don't mean that they arrested you. But for her to be doing this right here outside of this courtroom, true. No matter who said what first or got under whose skin first, Remy Ma, you're running down the steps. And obviously for you to want to be put in the cuffs, you were the one showing the most attitude with this storyline. Now, true, I'm not telling nobody how to feel in this situation right here. The lady, her father was taken away from her with this, and I say innocent until proven guilty with her son and stuff like that in the court of law. But at the same time, Remy Ma, this is just a bad look on top of other bad looks, on top of other things that have played out in front of the world. And you have to know this as Remy Ma. You're the person with the following. You're the artist. You're the person that's been on TV. You're the one with the storyline that people know. None of this helps you at all in the long run. Just keeping it all the way 100. I'm not going to come on here and sugarcoat it because of the fact, yeah, Remy Ma, your son is not you, for sure. But in the public eye, it's going to be carried that way. And you acting away in front of the courtroom and stuff, and then we hearing the comments you making going back and forth. It's like, hold on, are you maturing? Are you being mature about this situation? Or are you being an antagonist to the storyline and to the situation that's going on outside of this courtroom right here? And nobody's going to look at that unless people are just diehard Remy Ma fans and saying that she's making the best move. Now, people get emotional about certain things. Family's involved. Her son is involved. Of course, a woman is going to love and protect her son no matter what. So I get that part of it too. But Remy Ma is just like, what are you doing right now, Remy? What is the goal here? What do you think how did you think that this was going to play out? Nobody trying to go back to jail, as Miss Jasmine said right there. We know you don't want to go back to jail again. So why are you in front of this courtroom carrying on like you really want to take it there? And when I see this, I say, man, what are we doing in 2025, man? This is a tough situation. It's a tough storyline. But we'll have to wait and see how that court process plays out. But seeing this all over the timeline today, I just said, wow, here we go once again. And it's easy for me to sit here and say myself, hey, control your emotions. There are things that I might get upset about, be more passionate about in life. And I would tell myself that at the end, like, hey, bro, when you look back at this, this ain't the way to go. This ain't the way to present yourself, especially right there in front of the police. Now, when it comes to that case right there, it sounds like whatever her son is involved in, somebody most definitely gave up some information from when I covered that case last summer. And one of the guys who's a co-defendant of this is already serving prison time for a murder, so a different murder. So just hearing all that, you know how these storylines go with this right here. We'll have to see how everything play out. But Remy Ma is all over the timeline once again, and it ain't working in her favor. And these last few years have been tough shape for Remy Ma online, needless to say the least. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. Hey, let's try to make it better and do better, man. Like the girl said, her father, you know, that's the biggest thing with this storyline. No matter what he had going on, she lost somebody she loved and cared about and won't be able to speak to him again and nothing like that. So most definitely we'll keep y'all updated. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.